It all begins today, and we will be playing in the first leg of the Champions League final. And we will also be playing in the semi-final of the South Africa Cup. But because of an international break, my first team have come back from that extremely tired. It's not getting easier. Let's go and kick some balls. Hello and welcome back to Rocking All Over the Globe, Part 41, Club 3, here at Sundowns in Pretoria in South Africa. And as you can see, we have won the league a long time ago. And we've currently played 29 games, have 79 points, and there's one game to go. And our unbeaten run is still intact, and we have one more game to play in that competition. To go unbeaten will be an amazing feat by this amazing team. They have only lost one game so far this season, but I think it's about to get a little bit more nervy as we go into the last 4 or 5 games of the season. And today we will be playing the South African FA Cup semi-final against Orlando Pirates, our biggest rival. And unfortunately, the team have returned from an international break. And as you can see, pretty much all the first team are suffering for fitness. And they include Rivaldo, Daruk, Makona, Mashego, Van Wyk, Evidence, Maseko. And that means that the team we are going to put out today is very inexperienced. And in a big semi-final like this, we have a number of players, young players and more experienced players, who are going to have to step up to the plate today and do a job for us. Can we do it? I don't know. I'm hoping we can. We still have Jason Nkabinde, who is on a promise for a new contract if he scores 5 goals or more. Is it time for him to come and step up to the plate and grab that new contract? This is going to be a very, very big game without most of our first team players. We will be following that game against Orlando Pirates with the first leg of the final of the African Champions League. And we will be playing against Al Ahly from Egypt. I'm pretty sure we played against a team with a very similar name from Egypt in the Asian tournament as well. I'm wondering, do they play in both tournaments? Probably not. I'm probably having a moment of deja vu, or there is a team playing somewhere else with a very similar name. But anyway, they are a very, very good team. They are a 4-star reputation team, half a star more than we are. We are not favourites to win this final, but we are playing well. And so who knows what is going to happen. Interesting, if we do win the Champions League final, it will be time to move on. And there are clubs available in Argentina as we speak, in the Argentine Premier League. And that is where I would hope to go. It would be off to South America or to North America into the major leagues, where we will try and compete for another major honour in another continent. But before we get into taking a look at how the squad has performed overall this season, if you are brand new to the channel and you like FM content and you love to see people suffer playing this game, I can tell you, you are definitely in the right place. So why not subscribe and hit that bell, and you'll be updated when we upload future videos to the channel. And don't forget, it's likes and comments that help the algorithm to push the video out to people who've not yet had the chance to see our videos yet. We would appreciate your support, so just drop us a like and help the channel to grow. And so moving on, we are going to take a look at how the squad has performed overall over the last 12 months. And it has been a very, very good squad and a very, very good season. And it is coming to an end, and the top player is Luyanda Khumalo, and I think he still is 17 years old, and what a talent he is. He's a remarkable talent, and he has played 32 games this season, scored 29 goals and has 16 assists and has an average rating of 7.79. What a season that is for someone who is 17 years of age. Christian Saile, who's just signed a new contract and got himself a new work permit, comes in with a 7.1. Mashego is not far behind with a 7.47. Evidence with 7.43, and Maema on the wing with 7.35 make up the top 5. In terms of goals scored, Khumalo, of course, 29 goals he scored, and Christian Saele, he scored 23 goals, Evidence 23 goals, Maema 16 goals, and Maseko with 13 goals. Brilliant performances by all of those 5 players. And top of the assists is Maema with 19 assists, Khumalo chipping in with 16 assists, Mashego with 14 assists from fullback, Nkosi 13 assists, and Makona 13 assists. What an absolutely outstanding season this has been, and what a wonderful team of footballers these guys have proved to be. We have put together a very, very good team. We are waiting for a work permit on Belaid, who is a central defender. We definitely need to strengthen in that area for next season. Waiting on his work permit. He will be hopefully joining us very soon for next season. And we have Alinvi, who will be coming to us in July. He is a defensive midfielder or central midfielder. He is coming in to replace Makona, who is on his travels at the end of the season. We are starting to bring in players for next season. We do have another one or two to bring in. We do have around £4 million to spend, but it's not a lot, but we should be able to improve the squad a little bit for next season. That's always assuming that we're here next season. We have to go and play today in the Champions League, and winning the Champions League will mean a possible move to North or South America. Failure to win the Champions League, and we will have to do it all again next season. So I think we should go and get the team ready for the game in the South African FA Cup semi-final. A big game this against our major fierce rivals Orlando Pirates. Our team has been decimated by the international break, and so I'm hoping that a team full of backup players can go out there and do the business and get us into the final of this competition. Let's go and kick some balls. And so the team today, a very weakened team for the game against Orlando Pirates in the South African Cup semi-final, is Williams in goal with Gutierrez, Makaba, Onyanga and Sibande at the back. Zungu, Nkosi, Nkabande in midfield with Maema, Kumalo and Sayela up front. It's a very weakened team. Several of these players are not match fit, and I wonder, can we do this? I don't know what the game has in store. We just have to go out there, do our best. We don't know what fate is going to turn up these days, but we do know these fans turn up through everything. And I've got a lot of faith in this team, even if they are extremely rotated. They are still a bunch of very, very good players, and they still have a chance in this semi-final. If we can get off to a good start, as we do very often in these games, then we have a chance. But it is going to be Orlando Pirates with the first highlight. And maybe with this weakened team, it's just going to be one bridge too far. I don't know, can we win all the trophies? It's very doubtful. Maintaining a 100% record, winning all the trophies, doesn't happen very much. And I'm not sure it's going to happen this season either. In one of the trophies we have to go out. Maybe after the international break has decimated the team, maybe it's now time to leave the South Africa Cup in the semi-final. It won't make me very happy, but who knows what's going to happen. But Zungu is on the ball. Zungu is a very good player, very good replacement. Getting on a bit in years now. Looks for Kumalo. Kumalo in space, and we have scored. And it is Luyanda Kamalo who has put us ahead in the semi-finals. Mamelodi Sundowns 1, Orlando Pirates 0. We do have a very good record against Orlando Pirates. I just am not feeling that optimistic. What a lovely pass. And Kumalo, cool as you like for 17 years old, has put it away. We are ahead after 8 minutes. And can we keep this going? We've got off to the good start that I wanted. This tactic makes so much sense. And it just is so good. It's very compact. It's the passing possession is very good. We have got 72% of the possession. We create chances. We have enough going forward to create chances. Combine that with this very good Sundowns team, and we have a very good football team here. And we do know that Orlando Pirates are struggling, even against a team that is not our first team in this semi-final. And as we're coming up to half-time, there's just a few minutes left now to get to half-time. And it is Orlando Pirates a goal behind to Mamelodi Sundowns. And we are in charge of this semi-final. Can we do it? And we are going to go to half-time, I think, leading by a 1-0. It's been a very good performance. Orlando Pirates have not created a single chance. And we will remind these boys that the fans turn up, and I've clicked the wrong button there. And I need to tell the team that they weren't bad, and I'm going to get myself into trouble, I think, for the team are going to be very confused as I have clicked the wrong button at half time, and I've told the defence that I was furious with their defending. They're not very happy, none of them, but at least it's not the first team. Makaba is a first team player who's having a very, very good game. He seems confused, demotivated, but at the moment we're still 1-0 up. And however, you can see second half syndrome has kicked in, and Orlando Pirates are starting to control the second half. Time to make some changes. And so we have made a few changes, but it is at the moment, it is Orlando Pirates who are slightly the better team, although we have snatched the match momentum back of late. It is going to be a goal kick. There's going to be another highlight. Which way is it going to go? We have won the ball in midfield. Comes down to Moni, who's just come on, and he looks for April, also just come on. April, can he get the ball into the box? Bursts into the box. The referee, is he giving a penalty there? The referee has pointed to the spot, and I'm not quite sure who's going to take this. It could be Kamalo who's going to step up. Is he going to get his second of the day? 17 years old. Calm as you like. Drills it down the middle. It's Mamelodi Sundowns 2. Orlando Pirates 0. Kamalo, 17 years old. Semi-final of the Cup. You wouldn't believe this. And he has gone and done it again. And it does look like we will be going to the final of the South African FA Cup. And what a performance again by these players. They do need to be reminded that this game is still on. We want to encourage them. They have done very well. It seems like my defenders have done a little better in the second half. Their mood has changed, and that was a great shot from Orlando Pirates. It was a good save from Williams. And we do need to make some more changes. Maema is very tired. Sibande is also tired. And they have a chance, and they've scored from a set piece. And I don't know how many goals that we concede from set pieces, but it is a lot. And I'm going to put the wing back on support now. We don't need to be attacking so much. And let's make some changes, shall we? And so we have made a couple of changes. They won't come into force yet, but Maema's bringing the ball forward, and Nkosi picks it up. It was poor play in midfield. Onyanga has managed to salvage the ball. He finds Loncha. That's a poor pass, and we are in trouble here. And I sense that we are going to, unless we do something, I'm going back to balance now, because unless we do something, we could be in trouble here. And at the moment, it is only 2-1. We are in the final at the moment. There's just 5 minutes to go now. I think it's time to absolutely shut the game down now. And so we have done exactly that, and we have changed the instructions to slow this game down as much as possible. And we are into the last couple of minutes of added on time. And with this rotated team, we have beaten Orlando Pirates by 2-1. We are in the final of the South Africa Cup. I just hope I haven't upset the defence too much. It's a problem with the game. If your mouse slips, you could get yourself into real problems with the players on the field. And I'm wondering if there is a message there. No, there isn't, and so the players are not too upset. And so we are in the final, and not quite sure who that will be against yet, and it will be unknown as we stand. And now we have to go and play the Champions League final first leg. And what an occasion this is going to be for Sundowns. And let's hope that we can put on an amazing performance and get a good result from the first leg. I'm going to go and get the team ready. We'll be right back before the kickoff. Let's go and kick some balls. We were thinking that we were going into this fixture with a clean bill of health, but unfortunately Mashega has picked up a very serious injury. It's going to keep him out for the entire season now. And so left back, we do have a problem. We are going to have to play young Sibande, and hopefully he'll do a good job. And he is not the first choice fullback by a long means, but hopefully he'll do a good job. Apart from that, we are at full strength with Williams in goal, Gutierrez, Daruk, Makaba and Sibande at the back, Rivaldo, Makona and Maseko in midfield. He will replace Van Wyck, who will go up front to replace Kumela, and Maema, Van Wyck and Evidence will play up top. We have been forced to rest Kumela today. He's very tired, and hopefully we'll get by without him. So we're without two players, and hopefully this is going to be a decent performance by this team. And I have to get the players ready in terms of the opposition instructions. So we'll just take a moment, and I'll be right back. And so we are doing well. I don't want to be saying that, and I'm going to say we are the underdogs, but that suits us. Go out and give us a shock result. There's no pressure on these players. I've got faith in you boys. Go out there. I can't see us winning this. We are the extreme underdogs here, and it might be a season too early. I would say next year we possibly have a better chance, although we do have the first highlight, and my aimer is over a free kick here. Looks to get it in at the near post, but it's just wide, and it goes behind. And I'm not sure I want to be playing positive. I'm going to go back to a more balanced approach, as we are the away team here. I'm not quite sure playing positive is the best thing. We will have to watch out for their pace, and with that in mind, I'm going to make the left fullback a wing back on support, and I also want the fullbacks, I think, to be closing down less often. They are very pacey, this team that we have an injured player. So we have Mayome is injured, and that means that we're going to have to bring on Nkosi. And the team is starting to look a little bit thin on the ground now as Nkosi comes onto the pitch. My fullbacks definitely need to be closing down less. And we are the better team. And we are the away team, the better team. And both teams have had an injury apiece. I'm not sure it's been a very dirty game. There are no yellow cards for us. But both the major events have been a injury for both teams, and I don't want any nonsense here, so we'll tell him to ease off the tackles. And as we come up to half-time, we're doing really well, and it's actually Al-Ali 0, Mamelodi Sundowns 0, and I will take that with the away leg. You're doing well, boys. Keep working hard until full time. Keep going. You can make a difference here. Evidence isn't having his best game, but we just, at the moment, are the better team on the pitch. We've had all the match momentum, but we have to be careful with second half syndrome. I'll even take a 1-0 defeat here. We're playing very well at the moment, and at the moment it's all very, very equal here. A 0-0 draw will be a very, very good result for us. We're slightly fitter than our opponents today, and I think now it's probably time to go and make a couple of changes here and put some fresh legs onto the pitch. And so we also picked up another injury, and Evidence has taken a knock. We have brought in Christian Sayeli. We have a number of players who are not playing particularly well, and we've tried to freshen them up a little bit. But it is Al-Ali with the first highlight of the game, and often this first highlight is going to result in a goal, and I would hate to think that we're going to lose this now after playing so well. And I need to go actually and talk to the assistant, but they are looking very, very dangerous. We've made a couple of changes to the opposition instructions, and my line is a little high. It's a little worrying. As Al-Ali are looking to use their pace, they are in space, they are going to score. It's a great save by Williams. Williams has got us out of jail there, and we can see that Al-Ali have come back into the game, but it is going to be another free kick. I don't know who will take this free kick. It's going to be Sayele, because my aimer is off the pitch now. Sayele is going to step up, try and work this free kick into the near post, I would imagine, and there's the shot, and it's been brilliantly saved. And it comes back out to Sayele. He finds Nkosi. He looks for Makaba all the way back, and the highlight comes to an end. It's very tense here. It's two very, very similar teams by the look of it. There's not much separating them, and it comes out to Van Wyck. Van Wyck looking for support, can't find his man. It's going to be picked up by Soltav, who's come on for Gutierrez on the right back, who wasn't playing particularly well. Here's Rivaldo. Rivaldo finds Makona finds Nkosi. and Kosi all the way back to Makaba. Makaba finds Sabande. Sabande back to Makaba. We've got 2 yellow cards on that left-hand side. That's not very good. But here is Onyanga. Onyanga, who's come on for Daruk, who wasn't playing very well, finds Van Wyck to April. April with a pass inside Makona with this beautiful football, and Kosi's in space, and Kosi's put it away. Is he going to be given offside? It looks offside. The referee is deliberating. Was it offside? I think VAR is going to check it. It could possibly be ruled offside. The goal has been disallowed. What an opportunity. I thought Nkusi had given us the lead. It was delightful football, but he went just half a second too early, and he put it away with aplomb. But unfortunately, it was not to be. And we are still 0-0 in the first leg of this semi-final. We can just hold on. I will say it will be well done. I will say for a first leg, even at 1-0, a 1-0 defeat now would be really good for the first leg away from home. As Makona looks for Van Wyck. Van Wyck is looking outside for April. Do we have any energy left? Can we find something in the dying moments? April with a long cross into the box. It's a looped header, but it's saved. We've had the better highlights than the opposition. We've had more highlights than the opposition. We've been probably the better team. But that doesn't amount to anything if you don't put your chances away. And we haven't put our chances away. And it's still 0-0. And it's going to be Al Ali who are coming forward. Are they going to steal it at the death? Or are we going to get a 0-0 draw? I'm going to actually close the game down now. We're going to go take everything very easy. I want to just try and hold on to this game now. And hopefully come away with a 0-0 draw here. We need to just defend well now. We haven't been great in terms of our defence. Our attack hasn't been brilliant either. But what is good news is Sabande, who's had to come in for the injured Masheko, has had a very, very good game. And here come Al Ali. And is this where they're going to score right at the death? There's the cross to the far post, and it's headed over the crossbar. That would have been so cruel. And I think the game is coming to a close. There are just a couple of minutes left. Can we hold on? There are 4 minutes of added time. Is it going to finish 0-0? What a performance this will have been by these boys. We do have a couple of injuries as a result, but we have done extremely well, and that is a very satisfying result. We didn't play well. We were not at anywhere near our best, but we have got a draw in the first leg of the Champions League final. And so in our next episode, it is going to be a very, very busy episode. We will be playing the second leg of the Champions League final. We'll be playing the final game of the South Africa Premiership and wondering, can we hold on to this unbeaten season? And then our third game will be the final of the South Africa Cup. What a busy, busy schedule we have coming up. And so that's it for this episode. If you are brand new to the channel and you like FM content, you love to see people playing this game, I can tell you, you are definitely in the right place. So why not subscribe and click that bell so that you will be updated when future videos in this series are uploaded. And don't forget, it's likes and comments that help the algorithm to push the video out to people who have not yet seen any of our videos. So we would appreciate your support. And as I said, that's it for this video. We got a busy episode coming up next time. And from a very, very happy manager at the moment here at Sundowns, all that remains to be said now is stay safe, take care, and we'll see you in the next one.